Grace, what's wrong? Eve, is there a problem?
No, it's not physically. Grace just wants to check herself out of the hospital.
Well, sweetheart, do you think she's ready to go home?
No, I don't.
Grace, I think you should stay here and recover.
I am fine. Eve, I want to go home. Look, I know there is something wrong at the house. I feel like there's something wrong, and I want to take care of the children. I would like to go home now.
But Grace, you don't look strong enough to go home yet.
I said I feel fine, and I know there is something wrong there.
But Grace, if there was something wrong, the kids would have called and told us.
Look, I know what I feel, and I know my children need me, so I want to go home.
Grace, please don't go getting yourself upset.
Well, then just let me go.
Grace, I can't keep you here against your will. If you want me to release you, I will release you, but not without telling you that I am dead set against it.
Grace, isn't there anything that I could say to convince you to stay? Look, at least one more night just to make sure that you're okay.
You sound concerned, Sam.
My God, of course I'm concerned. I'm worried about you.
You mean you care about me?
Grace, of course I care about you.
Well, if you really cared about me, you would have told me about your relationship with Ivy, and none of this would have happened.
Look, I know. All right, but I didn't know Ethan was my son. It was a shock to me, too.
Oh, Sam, I'm sure it was a shock to you. But if you had told me about your relationship with Ivy, I doubt I would have ever been at the Crane Mansion. So I would have never heard Ivy's shocking announcement. And I wouldn't have fainted, and I wouldn't have fallen down the stairs, and I wouldn't have lost our baby. Now, damn it! I want to go home!
Grace, you have to calm down.
Not until you let me out of here.
Grace, listen, I'll take you home as soon as Eve says it's okay.
I need to go home now.
All right. All right. I will have the nurse come in and we'll start the discharge procedure. But I'm not going to release you until I've given you a thorough examination.
Fine, just make it fast.
Sam, would you give me a few minutes, please?
Sure. Listen, sweetheart, I'm going to be right outside. As soon as Eve finishes her exam, I'm going to take you home, okay?
Oh, Kathy, would you start her vitals? I'll be right back. Yes, doctor. Thank you.
What have I done to my wife? To our life together?
Sam, you were only trying to protect her.
Sam, Grace loves you, and as soon as a little time has gone by, your relationship's going to be as strong as it ever was.
I hope you're right. I mean, she's right to blame me. I mean, this is all my fault. I mean, I should have told Grace the truth a long time ago, but I was just trying to avoid hurting her, you know?
Sam, once she gets over the pain of losing the baby, she'll realize it. All right?
Yeah, I hope to God you're right. And damn it, I still can't believe that Ivy didn't tell me that Ethan was my son. I mean, how could she keep it secret for so long?
Well, I guess she was trying to protect Ethan. I mean, you see how Julian reacted.
I can still hardly believe it. Yeah, and I just realized that the birth records must have been changed. Someone was helping Ivy. Someone was keeping her secret. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Eve?
Sam knows that Ethan was born 9 months after he and I slept together. I told him that Ethan was premature so he would think that Ethan was Julian's son. If he sees those birth records, he's going to know that Ethan was full term. Please, just change the records to show that Ethan was born prematurely.
So you admit it. Ethan is Sam's son.
You know what I'm talking about, Eve? The hospital records you read me. It was you that told me that Ethan was born premature, that he couldn't be my son.
I did...
Well, someone here at the hospital must have helped Ivy by changing those birth records. I mean, they did whatever they had to do to help her keep her secret. She couldn't have done it alone.
Well, could that have happened? I thought those records were locked away, protected.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if Ivy paid some hospital employee to doctor the records.
Well, I'm sure that Ivy would have gone to great lengths to keep Ethan's paternity a secret.
Oh, sure she would have. But somebody had to have helped her. And I know most everybody here in Harmony. I sure hope it wasn't somebody I consider a friend.
Well, I don't think a friend could do that to you, Sam.
Well, I'd hate to hear that someone that Grace and I think of as a friend would betray us by not telling us the truth about Ethan.
Here's Mrs. Bennett's chart, Dr. Russell. She's ready for you to do the exam now.
Thank you, Kathy.
When I get home, I'm gonna make it up to her.
Sam, I know you want to do what's right. I think you should just take it slow, okay?
I don't know if I can live like this. I mean, you saw the way she turned away from me.
Sam, I saw it. But she can't help the way she's feeling right now. Listen to me, man. Hey, you're my best friend. I'm gonna help you get through this.
I know. Thanks, man.
But right now, I just think you should just let Grace get through her hurt and let her do it at her own pace.
But what if she never trusts me again? What if we don't get back the closeness that we had?
Sam, it'll happen. Just give it some time, all right?
I hope so. Sure hope so. It'll be all right. I'm responsible for destroying her world, TC.